We live by four things: God, country, fish, and food. This is lake life.
Hey, watch out!
So Jared and I pull up to the typical Dave and Michelle chaos. What's up, Neek? Good to see you. What's happening? We're pretty excited because they want to build a tree house.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going? We've never done a tree house at Herman Brothers, and we are excited. This is going to be sweet.
I'm Michelle. This is my husband, Dave, and I'm the second oldest of the Herman siblings. Our kids are outdoor children. They love to be at the lake. They love climbing in the trees, riding their bikes.
This one is obsessed with trees.
Our yard is dirt piles. The kids love to play in the dirt piles. And I think that Nate's kids have a lot of fun on our dirt piles, too.
Well, let's go check them out.
That's the balance beam right there.
That's a redneck balance beam.
Which tree are we talking about
It's actually
here?
over here. We have a few kids climbing in it right now.
I see you up there.
And then kind of where May is would be the basis of the floor. We want the treehouse for the kids so that they have a place, like a kids retreat. So we want a place for them to maybe have sleepovers with their cousins and their friends and still be close enough to the house where we don't have to worry about them.
Is anything in the treehouse gonna be this high?
Probably the roof.
Would you be able to sleep that high off the ground?
No problems if I wouldn't roll off a branch.
I definitely think that we're gonna have to have some way so you don't roll off when you're sleeping. All the kids are up in the trees. They're not scared of heights, but they are scared of cougars.
Our kids are convinced that one day they were playing back there and saw a cougar. Another reason why we want the tree is they'll feel very safe from the cougars up there.
So we need to make sure the ladder is cougar-proof.
I'm kind of hoping for a deck around the whole thing with maybe an extended deck on this side, probably about 9 feet or so off of the ground, about right where May is standing.
Okay,
would
so
be the
that's where your
start of it.
floor level would be?
Yeah. I have a nice set of trees right over there that I thought it'd be neat to build a platform on and have a rope bridge going across to it.
That would be sweet.
What do you think about all that, Shea?
I like it.
Will there be parents allowed in the clubhouse?
No. Even though you guys do all the work.
Oh, that sounds great. Real fair. So Jared and I are gonna head back to the office. We're gonna get Andy on researching a bunch of treehouse stuff. I'm probably gonna go watch the Swiss Family Robinson, get some of those ideas that I've had as a kid always wanting to do. We'll get together at the office, we'll lay out a plan, and we'll get her done. Jared and I were just at Michelle and Dave's. They want to build a treehouse in the back for the kids. I think we need to build an awesome treehouse.
Yeah, we were thinking Swiss Family Robinson, big tree house, rope bridge to a little crow's nest landing, a slide, maybe a fireman's pole, ladders, the whole bit.
Can you visualize it all from here?
I don't know what that is.
I mean, I need you guys' help.
What are the rectangles? Is that the tree?
a tree.
The tree coming out of the house.
This would be a fantastic plan if only we could tell what the heck is on that chalkboard.
What?
It
looks
looks like
good.
an explosion.
I had a vision in my mind. I couldn't get it onto the chalkboard. Jared steps in. It's like he pulled my vision out of my mind.
Oh, I can see it now. So the tree would actually go through the tree house.
So we're gonna have bracing systems that come off of every corner, and they're gonna be bolted to the tree, but they're gonna be left with 2 to 4 inches of space. So as this tree expands, these braces are gonna be able to expand with the tree and grow around the tree. And we're gonna have a rope bridge.
Super excited about building a tree house, but a little bit nervous because we've never built a tree house. We just have to make that thing so that it can support me walking across it.
All right, let's wrap this up. Let's get out of here and get things rolling.
Here's what we have in mind for our first ever tree house. Build a mini deluxe kid-friendly treehouse equipped with a ladder inside that brings them right up to the private loft. 50 feet away, a crow's nest with access ladder and a slide. Then a one-of-a-kind walkway to bridge between both builds. And underneath, tire swings and playground rings to keep the kids busy. Busy kids, happy parents.
We got a treehouse to build.
So the chainsaw is like our favorite tool. We're using chainsaws to build tree houses, build docks, build cabins. Chainsaw, that's it. So we're drilling the holes to stick this thing in the tree.
Right now, we're doing what's called a tree bolt.
You ready to put that in?
This is your foundation. In a tree, you don't get to put blocks and bricks and concrete. You got to anchor to the tree. The tree is your source, so this subframe part really has to be perfect. This thing's going to weigh about 8,000 pounds, so we've calculated, engineered it to sit up in this tree. So that's the beauty of those tree bolts.
So the torque of the drill, if it catches, it's going to hit you in the head, or it's going to rip your arm off, or it's going to take you all the way off the scaffolding.
Oh, man, that is perfect.
Move! Oh, yeah. Perfect.
What I love about this setup is I get to sit here at the piano. I get to just worship. And I can also see my children outside as they're playing and as they're running around. And then since we started the treehouse, I get to watch my husband as he's building.
The donuts we got today, you can eat the whole thing. And 4 bites. That's 2. That's 3. Oh, 1 more bite. 4. Let's go, famo. Oh, boy. We're constructing our first ever treehouse for my sister Michelle, her family, and all of our kids. The foundation is solid. Chad and Jared are working on getting the walls up.
That one's done.
That's what I was afraid of.
For the treehouse, we decided to build the walls on the ground. The hardest part of doing it that way is coming from working all day, you're tired, your muscles are sore, and have to lift that up over your head. I'm spent, that's it.
Before coming here tonight, I had to pick up some materials. We needed flashing for above the windows so we could finish the siding, and we needed the sprayer so we could paint the boards, and we needed the interior boards themselves. So I had my son Noah help me load them up and brought them on out. Got a big birthday coming up, huh? All right, Noah, back me up. I want you standing right here. Noah's a really hard worker. He's determined, and he loves every chance he gets to come to work with Dad. Good job, bro. You grab that one. You got it.
Today, I helped my dad load the wood in the trailer.
Push it all the way up.
I like helping my dad because I like to learn stuff and I like being with him.
Go ahead, set it down. I'm gonna show you a better technique. Now go to the back. Now lift up on it. Now push it in. See how much easier that is? Sometimes you need to work smarter and not harder. You're gonna sleep good tonight, bud.
Grabbing wood helps me feel strong and growing bigger muscles.
What do you think you're gonna be doing when you grow up?
Animals.
So if we have a zookeeper position, you would do that for Herman Brothers.
Yeah.
You'd be really good at that. Now, we gotta get back in the truck. We're gonna go to work on the treehouse. You're gonna be a working boy today. Pull it hard and go, go, go! Let's get this knee brace in, boys. We're putting in a knee brace. It's a big 4x6 chunk of timber with a special hardware down there where we actually leave that big old bolt about 2 inches out. So when the tree grows, everything can kind of grow with it. Well, we got 4 of them in, and we got 3 more to do. Yeah, how much? Just 2 more inches to go. Let's see if she can do it. All right, let's see what you got. Okay, start.
Oh, man.
Get her done by the time we get back.
There you go. Supper time.
Best time of the day.
Hold your hands, close your eyes. One of our favorite times of the day. After an opening prayer, we feast. But as always, things become a little competitive.
Wait, it's going down now. They got five down.
I bet you $5. You ready to do this, bro? How come you're not joining the contest?
Because I want to look like this and not like that.
Hey, what's wrong with this?
1, 2, 3, go!
Come on, you can chew faster. You can do it.
I have you two.
How the heck are you going to go down?
Tyler was so bad. He can taste it.
Oh, go, Tyler! Got him! Beat him, Tyler!
How the heck are you doing that?
I almost threw it
I
off.
thought I had it in the bag. I was just coasting. Hey,
Have you ever lost the eating contest?
no. I thought I so had it in the bag. I started slowing down, just chilling, enjoying my food.
$5.
It's okay.
Hey, what do you say? You want to go another round?
You guys have to work after this. You know that, right?
How about soda? You ready?
Yours is
Double or nothing. There's no way you're finishing this.
This is gonna be so painful.
On your mark, get set, go. We're building a treehouse, not just for my sister Michelle's kids, but for all our kids. We figured out how to install tree bolts and built a solid structure. We also built the subfloor and put up the sidewalls.
Supper time.
And when supper time came, Tyler beat me in Sloppy Joe's. But there's no way he'll win when it comes to soda.
This is gonna be so painful.
On your mark, get set, go.
Get your wallet out. Triple or nothing.
So the plan is to finish up the roof rafters, throw the plywood on. It's kind of a slow, methodical process. Michelle and Amy are helping carry the boards. Sometimes they complain that we're going too slow. Sometimes they complain that we're going too fast. We got to get this thing done.
Most challenging part is the height and accessibility. We got some ladies on the bottom handing it up to me, then I'm shoving it up to Dave. That's just one piece. So one piece at a time, we need to do about 15 pieces. I can tell you why it's a little slow.
Yeah, there we go.
Today, we are painting the trim for the treehouse. The cedar is just a stained cedar, but then we're gonna have turquoise accents. I mean, the guys, what they're doing is kind of impressive, but when it comes down to like this is where the magic is. So I'm trying to get as much done as I can because as soon as the guys show up, they're going to be hungry. They're going to expect me to have dinner ready and waiting for them. Every now and then I get a situation like this where a child steps in the paint right where there's a hole in the plastic. What happened?
My dad's peeling.
Oh no, don't step on the garage floor, okay? Why don't you step right here and we'll wipe it with a rag. Can you give me your foot? Oh my goodness.
I'm like some on you.
I know, that's okay. Oh. Now go run around in the grass and the rest of it will come off. This happens quite a bit. Sometimes it's my own fault, sometimes it's the children, but it's okay, I enjoy the chaos. I never get bored.
So tonight, Chad was cutting down trees. He's gonna reuse those trees to make railing around the deck. There's a Dutch elms disease rolling through the area, so these trees are never gonna make it to adulthood. It's really gonna make the treehouse look like it's meant to be in the woods.
Jared likes to bathe himself in wood chips like this.
Yeah.
And then he smells like a hamster and a cedar closet at the same time.
And the boards you're working with aren't square. That's a big hamster right there.
So we're reusing those for the railing.
Okay, pull it tight now. Let's see some muscles.
Perfect application for trees that are never gonna make it.
This is Nico. I just acquired this young man today. He's quite the mechanic. Hold this and clean it up. There you go.
The treehouse is in great shape. Bob put down the Westcoat floor. First you put down a felt, then you put down some chicken wire, then you smear on all the Westcoat slime, let it dry, put the finish coat on. What's good about the Westcoat is it's another option for decking. It's watertight, it looks good, and it's just a lot better application other than just a deck board. We got our cables up for the rope bridge, and now we're gonna figure out how often to space these 2x8s.
Somehow, we need to get an extra 50 pounds out of the rating of this rope bridge so we can use it. Maybe 60 some.
Tyler right now started out putting these things on. We're gonna go 31 inches. This is gonna be the coolest rope bridge we've ever built because it's the only rope bridge we've ever built. Hey, could you try this out, see if it works?
Hey, knock it off.
We're draping the rope over the 2x8s. We got to get it even. There is a lot safer feeling when there's a net there.
We could create some new clothing lines with this kind of stuff.
Then we're going to lay deck boards out on it, screw that down. We're going to run our rope through the sides. You got a rope bridge.
All right.
These kids need a treehouse.
Finishing touches are underway on the treehouse. Trim is being added to the framing, and the painting is getting finished. I'm landscaping the area, and we've got kids taking on the arts and crafts duties. This treehouse is nearing completion, and then we're ready for the reveal.
All right, guys, are you ready?
I think Michelle and Dave are just ready for us to be out of their hair, really.
I mean, their food bill's gonna go way down.
That's for sure.
What are you honking for?
Trying to get your attention.
I can't wait to be able to go home. The nights and weekends took a little bit longer than I thought. Brooke's gonna sure be glad to have me home at night. This thing's awesome.
A lot of late hours.
Super excited. The kids are going to love it.
This thing was a lot more than obviously everybody expected. Starting out with the staircase and the sliding board, trimmed out with trees, going up to the crow's nest with the wood landing.
I can't stop thinking about the rope bridge. That thing is awesome.
We knew from the beginning, you're imagining a kid's treehouse.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we knew we were gonna blow this one out of the water.
So what do you think? Should we go take a look at this thing?
You guys don't need to see this treehouse. Are you guys ready to go see the treehouse?
It feels so good to be done. To see the children just playing and all the joy on their faces, it's incredible.
Are you guys ready to go see the treehouse?
It's been a lot of work, it's been a lot of late nights. It's been worth it.
Want to go down the slide? Yeah, let's go. Go, 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 go.
Just to see them swinging on the swings and the spider swing and all of the rope bridge, and they're just so elated to be in the treehouse.
We love the treehouse!
Okay, here we go. Ready? Overall, the treehouse came together amazing. We all got together as a family, and we knocked this thing out. We're all a little tired, but man, we had a good time, and the kids just love it.
This treehouse is the thing that you dream about when you're a kid. And you know what? If we could actually work for kids, I would totally rather do that than for adults.
It'd be great. They really don't complain about much. As long as you give them something fun to do, they're happy.
Awesome. All right.
I love the treehouse!
I am overwhelmed by the whole thing. It hasn't even sank in yet that this is actually in our backyard and that this is gonna be a part of our everyday lives. It's so beautiful just to think of how much fun the kids are gonna have. I don't think we'll ever get them back into the house. They're already asking, can they sleep in it tonight? And we're like, sure.
Oh, that's a good example for the kids.
This treehouse is incredible. Woo!